We're live. We're live. Oh, we're live. Oh, yeah. Oh, she dances, guys. She dances. This is a good element. Woo! Holy cow, guys. I'm so excited. We are live with the voice of Astra, Effie and Kruma. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
How are you?
I'm really excited. That's how I feel, honestly. I
Good.
feel really good.
I'm super excited too. I've been very excited knowing you're going to come on. So, guys, I
can't wait to hear everybody's thoughts.
Yeah. I'll keep letting you know what's going on. People are sending love from Texas. We have people from Rhode Island in the house. Brazilians are saying boa tarde. Let me all know where you're from, because Effie's never been on a Twitch. I don't think so, right?
No, right. Unless you talk about the thing in my eye.
Right. The she does a little Twitch dance. We have Italians in the house. Double rainbow, double HH. Awesome. So I get really excited, letting people know, my guests, where people are from, because the Netherlands, Houston, Greece, California, Thailand. We have Thailand in the house. Hello from Sweden, California, Van Nuys, which is here in LA, Arizona, Spain. Bienvenido.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
have Wisconsin. We have Germany, more Spain, Peru. We have people from Peru, Romania. Yes. Woo! Italy again, Morocco. Oh, yes. Atlanta, Georgia. Not Atlanta. Other Georgia.
The other one.
Hablas español? Claro, soy de Colombia. Mercy Yura, is from Wales. Good vibes, Chile. Hey, Chile, what's up? More Brazil, more Thailand. Oh, so good.
This is too exciting.
Effie, these people are showing up for you, not for me. They're showing up.
Why?
Pakistan, more Turkey, teşekkürler, çok teşekkürler. They were asking if you speak Spanish. They know I speak Spanish.
Okay. Poco, just a little. I can say the important things, just like my French, food items like croissant, chocolat.
Those basic ones.
Fromage.
Okay, wait, are we good with sound, guys? I'm seeing comments. Another Moroccan is in the house. Oh, somebody's dealing with their internet, not us. Okay, guys, Sombra would say reboot and try again. All right, so Effie. Fromage. The comments. People are so excited that you're here. They've been asking for you for a while, because I started doing Twitch when Valorant came out, and I was very excited to hang out with the voice actors because I didn't know any of them, and it was just really exciting. And then a few other characters have come out, and we haven't been able to track them down. And as soon as Astra was out, 1 second, she had dropped, and I was getting a million messages. When are you going to find her an interview? And I'm like, I don't know, guys. So I'm just really psyched that you're here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So let's let everybody know that you're in Ghana right now.
Accra,
Holy
Ghana.
cow.
Accra, we did.
Yes. Oh, my God. And you were born and raised there.
So I wasn't.
Tell me all.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I was actually born in Zimbabwe, in Harare to be exact. Right. And then I was brought up in Australia, Sydney, Western Sydney, Blacktown to be specific. So I was like,
I kept hearing an Australian accent come out, but I was like, I don't know what people sound like in Ghana, so I'm just putting this on, but I heard it when you say things like, I got my water. Okay.
Water and hot shot. Yeah, so definitely, yeah. So we moved to Zimbabwe when I was, we moved to Australia when I was 1. So born and bred in Africa, bred in Australia. That's what I meant to say, starting again, yeah.
Amazing, okay. So you were in Sydney until when, sorry?
So I lived in Australia until I was about 25, and then I moved to Ghana. And then left here for about 1.5 years to do my master's at NYU, if there's any New Yorkers there, and then came back. So that's my little
When were you
story.
in NYU?
2016. I graduated in May of 2017, I think. I'm getting old, so I've forgotten. But yeah, 2017.
Girl, I was living in Bushwick at the time.
It was No!
I couldn't be on the same subway as you.
On the queue. I was on the queue.
Q. I was on the L, but I took the Q sometimes.
What a small world. And New York
love
is
it.
so small and huge at the same time. So it's very possible to not know that someone lives like a street away.
Yeah. Okay, so as I ask you questions, I'm going to be letting you know what the chat's going on about because it's exciting. It's little interruptions, but they're because the comments scroll, I want you to know.
Yeah.
Double Rainbow in Italy says, oh my God, she is so happy. Now I understand why Astra is so cute. We had Tina Mickle gift a bunch of subscriptions. Thank you so much. I know you're going to go. All good, Tina. Take care. Red Panda, good morning, people. I just woke up and you're so excited to be here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And you, when you got excited about New York saying you took the Q, the Zoom totally muted you because we like high pitched. But that's really cute because it's like, super. Oh my God, they're saying Effie is awesome. I am in love with Effie. She looks so cute and her smile is amazing. Dude, all the love is coming. And I don't know if you know this, but I changed this background for Astra because she's red.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the story of your life. Okay, so why did you move back to Ghana? And then like, what was the impetus to go to the Masters? What was the Masters in? You know, tell me all.
Oh, okay. So I felt like I was called to be here. Ghana is where my parents were brought up. And, you know, when you get here on holidays, a lot of people who've moved here will say this. When you get to Ghana, when you get to Accra, because Accra is not the whole of the country, but there's this vibe and it just kind of catches you. And so for many of us who were brought up in diaspora, when you get here, it's like, there's just something that grounds you and you're like, this is it. And you know how they say, choose your heart. And I always say, like, you can choose what you want to deal with, whether it's political, religious, or whatever. You choose what your heart is. And I could deal with the light interruptions and the bad roads and all of that for feeling like this is where I'm meant to be. So I guess it was a purpose thing for me. So that's what made me move back. The Masters, I did an MA in arts politics because I'm an artist.
What politics?
Sorry, that's going to be the Aussie accent. In arts politics.
ARTS? Arts?
ARTS.
So we politics. Arts. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, arts politics. Yes, thank you so much for the help. So I'm a performer. But a trained performer, but I needed to go in depth because I love making work as well. And so, I decided to get into that and it was transformative. It was a fantastic year. Yeah.
Wow. Do me a favor with your headset. Do you know if the microphone is closer to the other side? Yeah. Can you use the other side so that that little mic, usually there's a mic on your headset. And I would like that one to be closer to your mouth than the other one.
Is that better?
You can pull one out if you need to not be with both. Sometimes I know we start screaming and we get crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's great. Sorry.
Oh, no, so much better. Now I hear you better. Okay, so amazing. I did Theater of the Oppressed in Brazil for 6 months.
Wow!
With Augusto. Wow. I
wonder what Ruffles would be like without Ridges.
It's like that gamer courage, but without the trash talk.
Excellent shot, Slice Master Flex. Whew. You got me there. GG, man.
You sure this is courage?
Talk trash.
Ruffles, own your Ridges.
Got to work with
the lasting cologne scent of Old Spice Dynasty helps get you off your couch and into the driver's seat.
Him.
It's not just a game. It's opened my eyes to a whole new world. It's where I find myself and get lost.
Before he passed.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm in public, so I can't scream, but that is so cool.
I know. We're gonna have to geek out at some point. It was an incredible. So as soon as you said that, like going deeper, I'm like, I totally get it. For sure. But question though, you moved to Ghana because you have family members from there. Like, is Zimbabwe most of your heritage? Like, what was the connection to going back there after Australia?
Okay. So my family is Ghanaian. My parents were born and bred here. Grandparents, everybody apart from my siblings and I were. And so I still have family here. And I guess for a lot of us in the early 2000s, mid to early 2000s, it was like, let's go on a holiday to Ghana. I don't even know what happened in the atmosphere that everybody decided to make it a holiday destination. But it's become a thing. Every December, the expats, as they call us, descend on Accra, and it's just a massive party. There's so much great vibes out here. And so, so my family is Ghanaian. Yeah, everybody needs to come to Ghana.
The world needs to go. Yeah.
Just come here.
Okay, so let's. I know you opened a store recently, and I totally want to get into that. But like, the people are here for the specific things, and I am curious. How did auditioning for Astra come about? Had you been you studied performance, but were you still auditioning? Were you what? Because you have a whole other fashion career. So like, what? How did this come about?
So I do work for a theatre company here, and I've not been performing much, mainly stage management and choreography. And there's a friend of mine who's in the group of the company I work in. It's complicated, but it makes sense. And she called me and she was like, "Can you do this audition?" And she said it was for a radio theatre. And because of COVID, radio theatres been revived a fair bit here because the theatres are closed down. And I was like, okay. I mean, I didn't think voiceover is my thing, so my voice is not my strongest suit. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do it because you called me, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. And so I just went to the audition one day, and I was like, okay. And then they explained what it is. And so everybody talks about my energy. Here, my friends call me a toy. And so they were like, oh, you're a toy. This is for, like a toy, like a
T-O-Y? I thought you were saying étoile, like the stars. Oh my God, a toy.
A toy. I'm a toy. So when I'm like, nah, they're like, toy. So I got in there and they showed me like the picture of Astra, and they were like, oh, Effie's a toy, so she's going to get this. I was like, guys, that's so unfair. But I love the look of this character and she looks awesome. And if I get her, I'll be like, yeah.
By the way, David is in the house. Your voice director is watching. So make sure you make him look good. Don't worry, David. We're going to get into you soon once we get past the toy stuff. Okay. And thank you so much for being here. That's so freaking exciting. Thank you. He connected us. So if it wasn't for him, I would have never found you, girl.
I would be lost.
You would be lost, but now you're found. This is amazing grace here. Okay, so so you were auditioning for a toy or a radio play, and
so she said it was a radio play. Turns out it was actually the audition for Astra. So it's when I got into the room that they were like, oh, so it's actually this video game. I was like, what? Aww, and the character is Ghanaian. I was like, what? And this is her name, and this is what she's gonna look like. And I was like, what? I did kind of Wakanda forever. Like the initial picture I saw, I was like, yo! I couldn't hardly contain myself. So I think I just gave
Internet. I'm losing you. Wait, say that again. I just lost that last part. So you got in, you saw repeat that last two sentences.
Trying to remember what I said. I think I said I got into the room and they showed me the pictures of Astra and like her name, and I was like, Wakanda forever, because it was just awesome. So I gave it my all. I really did. And when I got the call back, I was like, are you sure? Like, really? Okay, I'm gonna be there. And again, I just gave it my all.
This was at a recording studio that works with Riot all the way over there.
all the way over there. And
Wow.
I mean, they were excited more than anything because they're like, they usually go to the UK and get like, you know, Nigerians or Kenyans, and this is a Ghanaian character, so we really wanted a Ghanaian voice. And I was like, yeah, but I got this Aussie twang, but I'm going to do it. And yeah.
And you're a
Here we
performer.
are.
You do a bunch of accents. So hello.
I try.
You
Boy,
try.
do I try.
Okay, so you're at the callback. Who's directing you in this callback? Is it David?
I believe it was, no, yes.
Or whomever.
Yes.
Usually at callbacks, we have no idea who the executive producer is, who's there. We're like, okay, I'm just going to focus on my project. Yeah.
Like nervous as I was so nervous. And I had this really warm voice. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm fine. So yeah.
And so then, what? When did they tell you booked it? I'm like, I need popcorn for this story, you know?
So it was it was a good while, a couple of weeks, I'd say. And I was just on edge. I was like, I hate, this is what I hate about auditioning and performing. Like, you're like, oh my God, where am I gonna? So I was just there. And then I think I got yes, it was an email from the UK casting side. And they were like, hi, we just need, we kind of think you've got this, but we need to know if we can actually record there because we need specific microphones and all of this. And I was like, oh my gosh, so I have it or I don't have it? They're like, well, you have it, but we kind of need to know we can actually record there. And I was like, what do you need? So I kind of like spread the word to all the sound engineers I knew. And I'm like, these are the specs. Get this mic and like, let's do this.
Yeah.
And so it took a couple of weeks for that to come. And then eventually it was like, so you got, again, like explosion. I was like, this is the best news ever.
Now, had you ever heard of Riot Games before? Had you heard of League of Legends? Like, was this like, oh, I'm working for an American thing? Or was it like you knew exactly what it was? Because most of us don't know what things are until they are.
So I heard Valorant, and I'm pretty sure I've never heard it before, but I was like, sounds like something I've heard before. And then they said League of Legends, and I was like, absolutely. Yeah. Do I know the character names? No. Have I played it before?
There's too many, don't worry. Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure there's a film or a soundtrack. The whole thing was so clear in my mind. Yeah. So then I started looking on YouTube and the internet, and I was like, this whole world is amazing. Like, so much respect for gamers. Like, honestly, like it takes so much to like be invested in that world and to build it as well. And so to be a part of that, I was just like, this is too much for me. Like, it's good.
Oh my God. And so at this point in your life, are you were mostly, you said, doing choreography and stuff like behind the scenes for the theater, but you hadn't done a lot of performance in a while.
Yeah, in a while. I mean, because I was stage managing for so long, if I had to fill in for someone or if there was like a little cameo role or something, I would step in. But actually, like, really delving into something and video work, I'm very new to. Again, because naturally, I find my voice very like high and annoying, like really Aussie, like. And so on a normal day, especially when I'm talking a lot, it's like. So Ghana has taught me to really slow down and articulate, because Aussies don't articulate. If we don't have to move our mouths, we're not Ghana. But here I have to articulate.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get into more of like you getting to record and stuff, but they want to hear you say nah, nah, like when she says no, nah, nah, maybe something like that. Do you remember?
Nah. Nah. Honestly, so shy right now.
No. Oh my God. I know you guys. So Effie's sitting at a cafe right now because her internet went kaput where she was going to record. So there's been a lot going on today, but you are doing amazing and everyone's just really excited. Oh, Axtran says, why is Effie so beautiful? I love the glow of her skin so much. So, oh my gosh, I love it.
Could be the spotlight I'm sitting under, though.
No, stop it. So I did go in and listen to some of your voice lines, and I Need a Star is, everything is revolving around the stars. Do you remember some of those voice lines that you could give us a taste of because they sound so awesome?
Audible is the best place to listen. And now with Audible Plus, stream exclusive Audible originals, including documentaries, theater performances, and our full sleep collection. Stream all you want, when you want. Try the new Audible Plus today.
Give me a second. I just got to get into the zone.
Yeah,
I'm just going to turn my camera off for 1 sec because,
Yeah, she's going to do it. Okay. Let's focus.
Yeah.
I need a star.
I need a star.
I need a star.
I feel like in that moment, I was really, I'm just trying to make sure that I get it right for you guys. So give me 1 second. I had it all set up on the laptop.
You're all good.
Sorry, guys.
She's going to come and go, and I'll keep doing this. And it's back. And she says, Quadra, bye-bye, Boomer. Also, they're just giving me voice lines in the chat, so I can totally feed them to you, and you don't need to be perfect. Yeah. Okay. So they wrote, without a star, I cannot.
Without a star, I cannot.
Without a star, I cannot. I'm just going to try and say them after you say them because I love trying to imitate them. She says, Sage, revive me.
Oh, wow. That was a real moment. I'm trying to remember that one. No, is that me? Do I say, does Astra say that?
I believe you say that. Yeah, you probably do. We always ask people to revive us.
Yeah. Revive. There was another one that you wanted to hear, and then I'm trying to remember what was that. The very first one you mentioned.
Nah.
Can you hear me? Yeah. No. There was another one.
Oh, bye, Boomer.
Bye, Boomer.
So good. This is great. She's doing this in public too. Y'all better give her some love. Yes, those are the comments, guys. It's so good. Stop. You're doing so well. They're loving it. They're loving it all. They're digging it so much. Oh my God, in capitals. Wow, this is so amazing. Mad respect. Tell her she's doing amazing. Like the gaming community, when they're not being toxic while they play, they can be incredibly supportive, especially voice actors, because we're just, we're doing our best. She's stunning. Oh my God. Wonderful in all capitals. Lightning Shay says, imagine if a Valorant player passes by and hears you, they'll be like, oh,
that would be so awesome. Especially, that's Rina.
Yeah, man. In New York, the year that you were there, I was with a voice actress. Her name's Jen Cohen. She plays Farah in Overwatch. And we were literally on the street, just laughing and saying something. And an Overwatch player was like, oh my God, you're sombra. And you know why? It was because we were doing a video for another fan that had asked for a special request. And so she screamed, justice reigns from above. And somebody turned and was like, oh my God, so you never know. They might hear you and be like, are you Astra? They are asking if you would ever consider going to a Comic-Con, a convention, to meet fans of Valorant.
Yeah. Because yes. Who would Astra be without them? So why would, of course. I'd get
absolutely.
A whole outfit.
Dude, I have dressed up as my other character, so at some point I'll dress up as Raze properly. Raze. So if you got the Astra thing going, that'd be great. Okay, so there is a great voice line that goes, Raze, I love your boom style, my girl. Remember that one?
Closing the booth.
Do it.
Raze! Raze, I love your boom style, my girl!
Shut up. That's how you say it? That's amazing.
I doubt. I
love it.
That right
whatever.
Now, I'm mental blanking but I'm just trying to get back to the energy. So
I want you to know that most of the time I have forgotten how I recorded a line, and I'll have said it forever the wrong way, and then they're like, actually in game it doesn't sound like that, and I'm like, oops, sorry. So whatever.
Yep. And I was sitting down like, let's get this link up. Didn't happen. I'm like, all right, we're gonna wing it.
Yeah. How long ago was it when? Yeah, let's get back to some of the ins and outs. When was it that you recorded, and how many sessions did you do? Ish.
So it was in January. Yeah,
of
January this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we did. It was like I think 3 or 4 days, like just. So it's
Were they 4-hour sessions, and you were just like boom, 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 voice after voice session?
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And so it's so funny because you forget how many lines you've gone through over this. You're like, oh, all those. I'm like, wow. So
yeah. Your brain definitely, like half the time I forget lines I've recorded. Was there culturally? Were you able to add a little bit of stuff that's very specific to Ghana? Where sometimes there's just like sayings that we say that like dude that the writers maybe weren't aware of. Like what kind of stuff did you add that was definitely very specific to the region?
So I'm gonna give big props to the writer, because he just got he wrote things that even I didn't know were like things that people said. And there was this one moment, it was pretty embarrassing but very funny. So there's this one line where she says, "Want to mintaki?" And I was like, okay. I saw the line and I read it like from an English point of view instead of the actual point of view.
Oh, funny.
So I was like, oh yeah, you can't take it. And then Kofi, the sound engineer, was like, Effie, it's actually taki, which means, you can't hack it in another part of Ghana. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a second to walk out of the studio and come right back and get it right. So yeah.
It's lucky you had him there, right? Like giving you that little help.
Yeah. So many times because what we did was I tried to mix in a lot of pidgin as well, just so that it wasn't so that she was reflective of different types of ways Ghanaians speak, because here there's normal English or the Queen's English, there's pidgin, and then there's also all our different languages and dialects. So I said a lot of chale. I think I added instead of what's the line, Jimmy, I think I said kwasiga, which means stupid, which I was like, oh, Effie, but it worked. A lot of people I saw in the comments were like, oh my gosh, she said this and that's so real.
Okay, give me a sec. So we have David back in the house because he was driving. Now he's sitting outside of a Starbucks. You didn't miss much. We were doing voice lines, David. If you want to throw some questions, because I know you're live and like parked somewhere, you might have to leave, let us know. He does say Effie helped a lot. Odin was the writer and he did a ton of research. He went super deep. Absolutely. Thank you, Odin Schaefer. You're awesome. And with Effie, we knew we could rely on her to mix it up and keep the dialogue honest. Thank you, David. We love all these things. If you have any specifics of like, oh, remember that one time you did this one thing, feel free to throw it out. Yeah, he says he loves the voice lines. That's super, super fun. So keep those stories coming, because I think that they always they make the character so much more relatable and specific, than just like a little stereotype. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one I was going to tell you about that it'll come to me in a second. I think I added, I say a lot of chale, which
what does that
is
mean?
Normal. Okay. So chale is like my friend or buddy or, what up.
Like dude. Like yo. Okay.
Yes. So I guess the history of it, they say, is when the British were here, they said Charlie a lot. Charlie. And
no. Oh, I love these stories.
So Charlie, during the colonial days was like and then Charlie became Charlie. So it's like, my friend. I add a lot of that. And then there's a part where where Astra talks about going up into the the realm to place some stars, and she says something, and I got so confused on the line. So I was like, I go to the top there, where I go plant some stars or something. And then they were like, Effie, that really works. I was like, we'll keep it there.
Yeah, man, it's the funniest thing for raze as well. I had moments where I was just like being myself like an idiot in the booth, and then they're like, raze would say that, let's record it. So those are the really great things, you know, when they're casting so specifically. David is saying this is nice because when we recorded we had no video, so this is the first time. I'm seeing Effie too. Yay. That's why we love, Mikey Joe says, that's why we love hearing about voice actors, because the game character is like the actor, and that's so fun. Does Effie know any secret lore of Astra? We are not allowed to talk about those things because we signed very big contracts that will fire us if we tell you the big secrets. No, for real though. You're like, ignore question. But okay, so the chale, I totally love. Keep telling me stuff like that. Oh wait, there's a voice line somebody wrote that is kind of fun, and I would love to hear you say it. I call you chale because you are my friend, but maybe I should call you Kwasia because you fulo.
That's the line I was talking about.
What is it? What is it? Like, how does it go?
So I should call you Chale because you're my friend, but Chale, maybe I should call you Kwasia because you fulo.
You fulo. What? It's so good.
So yeah, the original line had Jimmy, which is probably more appropriate, but I was so self-conscious about how I would pronounce that word. So when someone says Ijim or Ujimi, it's like you're just being so silly. And then I think you know how you do like 3 takes, and so on one take I was like, maybe I should just call you Kwasia because you fulo, and that's the one they took, and I was like, okay.
Oh my God. David says he goes, I got my wife calling me a fulo at home. That's so funny. Then the Tech Nova says you also hum music during Spawn sometimes. That's so fun to hear. Yeah. What do you hum?
You know what? I was told to really freestyle that, and I think it's so funny you're asking this question, because I remember it was like, don't hum anything necessarily like recognizable, and then I started humming something that I felt was, and now I can't remember what it was, but I remember driving home after the session, and I was like, yo, that song is totally well known, like why did I but I know it's lots of just sort of
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So great.
Like, you know.
Han Josie says Astra probably has some of the best voice lines in game. I would agree. They're really, really fun. And then Disco says that David has mentioned previously, probably somewhere on Twitter or something, that Astra specifically is a big part of the backstory and history of Valorant. Effie, does that knowledge that you're so significant to the world building add any extra sentimentality for you? So I love understanding the stuff that you feel for Astra. Astra's backstory is fine, but like, how have you connected to her? You know, does she remind you of a cousin? Like when you like embody her, is there somebody you're thinking about? You know,
I'll be honest. I hope it doesn't sound narcissistic, but I feel like we're really similar, Astra and I. In terms of like, that youthful yet wise, like she's she says, what is it? I've got a mental blank now. Things are not what they seem, it's like she knows that there's always something else going on. It's never just what's physically in front of you. And that's something about Astra that I really connected with. The kind of old soul nature, but yeah, it's like everybody like you fool, but I'm funny, I fool too, but you fool past, like that kind of vibe. So yeah, I think on many ways, the name, just her strength and her joy, like her inner joy, despite everything else that might be going on. Some of her music choices, I'm like, that is me and Astra.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good to hear. So it's funny. I got to let the chat know that when we first got in touch with Astra, I asked for her WhatsApp and I started bombarding her. And she's like, I'm a little intimidated. I tried to do an accent from Ghana. That didn't work. She did not talk like that. But she was like, whoa, okay. And then I was like, oh my God, guys, I scared her. I used too many exclamation points. And then she's like, no, girl, I use a lot of exclamation points too. So I was like, oh, good. We're good. We're good. We're on the same plane because like I was sending her a 5-minute voice note feeling terrible. And then she sends me a 6-minute one back. So I knew we were on the same playing field, which was good. Totally good. Wait. Oh, I love it when David he's commenting. Oh, yes. David said Effie is Astra in capitals. That's why as soon as we heard her voice, she was Astra. We originally were not sure we would cast and record in Ghana. Oh, the chat's moving. In Accra because of Corona challenges. We had done some UK casting as well as a backup, but they knew. But as soon as we heard her voice, she was it. And kudos to our VO team, Tony Greenidge, whom I love from my days at Rockstar Games, and others that really went the extra distance to make it happen. Thank you, David. This is freaking awesome, man. I'm going to have David on as a guest after I take a break from Twitch for a couple weeks. Because I love understanding the backstory. We had Zach on, who was the previous writer. He's just like, letting us know all this fun stuff that goes on behind the scenes is really, really fun. Okay, so I have.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he's still here. If you have to leave, I totally get it. But I love your interaction with us because it kind of infuses us with more stuff. So it's really fun.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to say "Revive Me, Jet" 3 times in a row, however you like? This is Astra hasn't recorded this. It's just a fun thing that I do, and I will explain it as soon as it's done.
Okay.
Just do your thing, girl.
Revive me, Jet. Revive me, Jet. Revive me, Jet. Yes! That would never have been it. That would never have been it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're like, oh my God, it's happening. Yay. Okay, so very long time ago, this kid from the Philippines did a Twitch video and he's freaking out while he's playing. The backstory doesn't really matter at this point, but he just goes, revive me, Jet! Revive me, Jet! Revive me, Jet! And this thing went viral. And so I asked all of the Valorant voice actors to just say that line 3 times because it's hilarious. And if you would like to say it in that Filipino accent, that's totally fine because I tried.
Revive me, Jet, revive me, please.
Revive me, revive. It was with like a B, Yeah.
Yep.
It was so good. Oh my gosh, my Twitch just moved. Hold on. Let's get back to the chat. Thunderous applause. Effie is queen of the takes, says David.
Oh.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Okay.
I'm actually blushing.
Yes, we can't tell because there's so much light on your face right now. Capitals. She is amazing. Ha ha ha. Nice. She's so wonderful. Oh my God. I'm just telling you all the love that you're getting. Because it's the chat is very excited. There's a lot of exclamation points, a lot of capitals. I want merch of Astra covering her face like that. Okay, guys, fan art right now. Make some fan art of Astra doing like this. Maybe she just vogues, and then goes.
You guys are making my day.
Yes, it's so much fun. Dude, so let me tell you, the really fun thing about the gaming community is that fan art, you say, and they get excited. There is a lot of fan art that happens. And so some people do a hashtag Fan Art Friday. So if you come upon fan art of raze, which is, people's personal renditions, they might be a little bit different. They might do it in like a very different style. It might be more cartoony, more realistic. I love all of the fan art that has come out because it's just people's like imbuing this with love. So there is a ton of Astra fan art out there already. Aww. And it's just so beautiful to share. And sometimes if you as Effie do something that's really fun, then they'll do fan art of Astra doing that same thing. And it's just kind of like, I love it. I love it.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Somebody's saying they're making fan art right now. They say that the only moment that Astra is not super happy is when she is in the enemy team and she says, "You are divided." How do you say that?
She says, okay, there's that one. World divided. That's what she says.
Oh, world divided.
Yes, world divided. Yes. World divided. And then there's another one that she's a bit like, what does she say? Oh, she's kind of trying to get them all with her. She's like, guys, it's gone. If anyone remembers that line, please let me know and I'll try and get that one out.
Okay, cool. Yeah. World divided. You are divided is the ult. Remember I told you about the ult. It's the ultimate power. And so one is world divided and then the other one is you are divided because there's two. If you're playing on this team, it's one. And if you're the opposite team, it's another. So, pulling them in.
That's to do with, okay, there's that one too. Yeah. Do you want that one?
Yeah. We want everything, baby.
Pulling them in. That was a quick one, yeah.
I love you. I love it. Okay. Wait, David's back in the house.
Come on.
One note for Astra fans. It's my hope we will be able to have her back in studio for some new lines. And also, when we do pickups, we record other characters talking about and to Astra. You will notice we added more earlier in the year / last year, but we hadn't recorded Effie yet. So, there's always going to be like updates for the game. So you might be thrown into, we're having a guest soon, guys. I'll let you know. It's very exciting. Danny will fix the screen because I know we're being split up right now, but that'll be really fun. Welcome, Kofi. Can you hear us?
I think it still says connecting. So
okay,
that
cool.
means, yeah.
Super. So we'll explain what's happening, guys. This is very exciting. He's still connecting. We'll let him connect. David says some of her voice lines, such as World Divided, do hint at her backstory and her reasons for joining the Valorant agents. David, I love it. Keep it coming. This is money, baby. Money. Ray says that. Wait, okay, cool. Okay, so guys, Kofi's still, I love that you guys can see him, but he probably doesn't know you can see him. He is the awesome sound engineer that recorded Effie in Accra, right? I always thought it was Accra, but it's with the kind of...
Accra. Yes, Accra.
Super. So if he can hear us, when he can hear us, we'll have him join. Glad he's not picking his nose or something. Imagine if he's just like waiting, like he doesn't know. Kofi, are you here? Can you hear us?
Can you hear?
Yeah, can you hear us? Take your mute off. We'd love to, welcome you so you can talk. Are you there? Guys, the internet.
This person. Yeah, it's GH, y'all. It's GH.
Hashtag GH. He might be shy, but we think his internet is being a little tricky. Hi!
Effie!
How are you? We're having a big delay.
Charlie, you're delayed, yeah. Let me text him and let him know his delay is
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, totally. Kofi, if you can hear me, I'm going to need you to mute the Twitch stream because we're hearing an echo of that stream in the Zoom. So leave the Zoom on and we'll keep the Twitch on silence. Yes. Cool. Are you there now?
Awesome. Yes.
Sweet.
Hey.
Guys, this is, how do I say your last name?
Wachi Ansa.
Boachi Ansa. Cool. Well, that's Kofi Boachi Ansa. Wow, that's a really tricky one. I'm Carolina Rabasa Uribe Garcia Gomez Castro, so if y'all can say that, we good. Whatevs.
Yeah.
Huh? Guys, Kofi recorded Effie, and you're also a gamer, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely. So have you played Valorant? Do you enjoy it?
Not yet. I'm saving it for, I have like a lot of stuff going on right now because when, I'm in game mode, I don't want any distractions whatsoever. But I am definitely a gamer. I retired for a bit, but I'm definitely back.
Amazing.
back at it again.
Amazing. So we're getting into the nitty gritty of recording from Accra to LA. That time difference is a 7-hour one. We want to hear all the fun stories. There's just saying we need some faster servers for West Africa, says David Nottingham, who's online, because I'm sure gaming there is a little bit trickier. I know Brazilian fans are very upset that Argentina has faster servers. It's a thing that actually happens in South America. So what was your experience like recording Effie? Because it's a big deal to record for an American huge video game company.
Well, it was amazing. You know, it was a very interesting experience. You know what I mean? And it was so seamless and natural. It felt like it was second nature. You know, she was just oozing, it was just rubbing off of her. You know, it was really effortless. You know, and for me, I mean, being a gamer, I mean, when I was much younger, one of my dreams was actually become a game tester professionally. And my parents were like, you know, wake up, smell the coffee, you need a real job.
Get a job.
Exactly, you know. So, I mean, being front row center as part of the entire process, you know, being really hands-on early on was something really astonishing, because, I mean, it was undeniable that, you know, this was something big. And she, you know, really embodied the character and brought it to life. You know?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
It's crazy. Because, I mean, you can have someone with an amazing voice, but bringing a character to life is an entirely different ballgame. Because you literally, it's like method acting. You know what I mean? You have to be a character and, you know, and, you know, at some point I thought she had a split personality, because, you know, she could literally just like call on different moods, you know what I mean? Moods and characterizations and, you know, voices and attitude, just by the, you know, literally, you know, by the flick of a switch.
Okay, so let's totally embarrass Effie. David, the director, who I'm sure you heard over the headset when you were, you know, recording, he laughed at the fact that parents in video games, we all went through that, because obviously all parents are like, you're not going to be a professional gamer, and then they're on Twitch making a ton of money, which is great. But I want to hear more. So Effie, as you know her, is so humble and so beautiful, and I want to hear her amazingness in the booth. Tell me fun stories. She did say that, like, some of them she wouldn't always pick up on the pigeon or whatever was supposed to be happening, and so she'd say it more in the regular English. Is there something that you remember that's really fun, or just a beautiful moment where you're like, God, this woman's a goddess?
Actually, there were quite a few. I don't know if I don't know if everything made it to, you know, the final cuts, like the real game, you know, in the end. But there were quite a few words. Like, you know, in Ghana we have like the local languages, and major languages have dialects.
Yeah.
What I mean. So it's essentially, the core is one of the major languages, but there are certain nuances and phrases that are specific to particular ethnic groupings or people.
Yeah.
And you know, aside that, we have, because English is the adopted official language, right?
Yeah.
But we have Pidgin English, which is basically is like Creole, is broken English. So it's really an amalgamation of like the Queen's English and street talk, and some of these local dialects, all wrapped up in one, right?
I love it.
There's some words, everyday words, that have found that are sort of staple in everyday spoken, you know, interactions, languages every day, that I bit it can be tricky to understand if you're not moving certain spaces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's crazy because a lot of these words have a finesse and a potency to them that, I mean, you can almost certainly lose like the the potency of the meaning if you translate it to either language.
Totally.
In any of the local languages or in English. And naturally, to connect to like a young and a hip audience, you want to have like a double-edged sword where you have a combination of all these, especially in the world of gaming. Because you're slouching your couch, you have your game pads on, your hands, and you're playing network with friends across the world.
Isn't that sweet?
And there's some slangs you typically use in such a setting that will be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Out of context. So I think earlier when I was watching on Twitch, Effie did mention, I can't remember what the word was.
Wuntumintake.
So basically, Wuntumintake is a hybrid form of "you can't attack me."
See.
And in what context do you use it with normal people, not in a video game?
Well, it's a thing. It's a thing about braggadocio. You know what I mean? When you sort of have a face-off of sorts. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're facing off with someone, it has to be. It's very popular, commonly used in competitive sports.
Yeah.
So if I were to run like the race, if I was, going on a hike with a friend and we decided to race across the field, I can tell my friend that, you have nothing on me, won't be that. You know what I mean?
See that?
Say it. So how does Astra say it again?
So she's supposed to say, Wuntumintake. And I said,
oh, internet.
Wuntumintake. Yeah. Oh, am I back?
You're back.
Yeah,
okay, now you're back.
Yeah.
I said Wuntumintake. So I took it from, you can't take it, you can't hack it. And I was there explaining it like that, but I was so wrong. So yeah, you can't attack me. You cannot attack me.
Listen, Kofi, I'm so glad you're here. Keeping her in line, or else, that would have been a mess. I would love to share some stuff that, David, you did not have to subscribe. Thank you. Oh, Booty Farts gifted a subscription to King Tut. Thank you. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, so here is King Tut TV. That King Cut TV. That's his screen name for David. He goes, something about games today that I love. We are so much more globally conscious, and U.S. companies like Riot are much more set up to create content with a global voice. So it's been great to be a part of Valorant, where we have opportunities to bring aspirational, cool, badass characters for players from places like Accra with such deep, rich culture, and give players all over the world a broader, more diverse range of cool characters to play as. Absolutely. I feel like
so cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you feel this, both of you, but in film and TV it happens, but for some reason gaming has just been awesome at like leading the way when casting people from all over the world and just showing authentically what's going on instead of trying to, and there are a lot of West African American actors that can do accents, but they're going there to find them, and so that's a really, really special thing,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what made me so excited about this. And I kept using voice actors I know here who I was like, oh, I wonder how they would have done it, or, so, and definitely something that in the previous comment you read that ties in with something Kofi was saying. What I love about that is, and what we were conscious about in the studio was it shouldn't just reflect Accra, but as much of Ghana as possible, because we're so diverse here. So I remember when I got that line wrong, Kofi was like, well, that's because it's Kumasi slang, basically. I mean, people still say it, but that's something said in the Ashanti region, not so close to Accra where we are. So it was nice to find ways. And, I'm Fanti, so I kept asking him, should I say this line in Tree or in Fanti? So yeah, we tried to mix that up as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah,
that's amazing. David says, Idris Elba can't play all the African roles. Absolutely, we got to diversify.
No, he can't. No, he can't, David. No, he can't. He can't do it.
I love it. Or David Oyelowo. There's like a handful of incredibly talented. Wakanda forever, please. Oh, they want Astra to say that. Would you be down?
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, wait. I have to do it the right way. Wakanda forever.
She
That's
closes
Astra.
the curtains, Kofi, so that she can, be behind in the booth, and then she does it.
It's because I make really, really weird faces. That's what it was. Like in the studio, it was great because I could just I had this thing I was doing to get the vibe because there was a little more energy. I'm like, okay. So I was literally doing this for every single line and it really helped. It was fantastic.
Like this?
Yeah, it looks weird to me. Yeah, like that. So I'd be like this and then I'd be like, what's Mintaki?
Yo, dude, when I was recording Raze, they were playing samba in the back. So I was getting into the mood because she's super loud and bombastic. So yeah, we all have to do really crazy things to get into characters. Absolutely.
Yo.
So I was thinking, what if I give you some of my Raze voice lines and you say them however Astra would like to say them? Those are fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes.
My ultimate goes, here comes the party!
Here comes the party.
Oh my God, I want Astra and Raze to go partying, guys!
This would be so much fun. David, can we go partying? Can we go
party
partying,
with you?
please?
Can we go party, please? Okay, and then one of the ones that I love is, let's make some chaos.
Let's make some chaos.
You know what's so amazing about these things is I've got my way of saying it, and then Astra's can be so natural with her way of doing it. Okay, another big one is obliterated.
Sorry, just a sec. Oh, that's another thing I do. I add lots of ins or outs. So yeah.
Yeah, do it. Those are good.
Obliterated.
Okay, hold on.
Should I go again?
David is leaving. Bye, David. Thank you so much. He has to take a car home. You've been rad, man. Thank you for joining. +1 to a party. I think we all go to Accra so Effie and Kofi can show us the happening spots. David, let's freaking do it, man. Let's do it. Oh, I'm dying to go. I've never been to Africa, period, and I think I should start with Ghana.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, David, for stopping in. Okay, let's get back to this because this is fun. And everyone's loving you. They're saying Effie's hilarious. So rad. Okay. I love that you say, "Hey, Raze, what up, my queen? May we go show them how it's done, girl." That's really, you already said that line, but it's freaking awesome. We would be fast. Okay, let me give you another one. Time for the fireworks.
Can you give me that one again, please?
Yeah, it's just time for the fireworks. You can do it however you want. Yeah.
Time for the fireworks.
She's so cute. I also do the pre-life and post-life. I would laugh a lot or do bow, bow, and then go, and they can always cut it off if they need to. So that's super fun. Kofi, do you have any fun stories you can tell us about Effie getting into character?
Oh dear.
Oh, absolutely. There were moments, it was quite disturbing because, Effie's actually very lovey-dovey. She's really, she's very free-spirited, if she walks into a room, she lights up the place, right?
Yeah.
And she can see some of these, violent things because I'm a very visual person, right? So she's seeing all these violent things. Obviously, she's in character. And then, all of a sudden, she snaps out of it. She walks out, she gets a drink, she gets, a glass of water or whatever, And she's like, hi, I hope you guys are cool. And, that was a bit funny to reconcile because...
Makes a difference.
Absolutely, because in literally, in a heartbeat, you can tell without a shadow of a doubt that she just bombarded some people, those blood and flesh everywhere.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, she's she comes to the control room and she's acting all normal, she's really sweet, and this lovely lady standing asking how you're all doing and is everybody okay? So
tell the truth. I'm always talking about food. Tell the truth. I'm always talking about food.
Anytime I enter, all the best places to get food. So I moved houses a couple of months back, right?
Yeah.
So Effie and I are speaking, and I tell her where I moved to. And she was like, have you tried such and such a place? I was like, how the hell did you know that place? Like, I had no idea it existed in my own neighborhood. Actually, 2 places, if I'm not mistaken. You know, as a matter of fact, I went to the other place, the one in Tesano.
Damn.
Yeah, so thanks for that. Effie is such a foodie.
It's to you.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
She really brings your character, and then she takes a break and like she's talking about, you know.
Fried yam.
Well, what's the best food that you guys have there? Like, what's the typical dish from Ghana?
See, the problem with your question is
It's complicated and complex.
everyone has their thing. So there are those who love kenke, and there are those who love fufu. I'm a fufu fan.
What's fufu?
Fufu is hey Kofi, how do you do? It's what cassava and is it yam?
Cassava?
Pounded.
Either yam, cassava, and plantain.
And plantain. Yes, and you pound them together.
Sort of pound it to
Like a doughy kind of thing.
Do you fry it?
No. It's actually
Fry it. And then it's yeah, you go.
No, we lost you
Oh,
a little, Effie, so it was getting pixelated, and then it was a little troublesome to understand.
So they're boiled, and then depending on how you want it to taste, they're pounded into like a dough kind of a thing, and then it's served with soup, really hot soup. And it's part of a range of food that in this part of the continent we call swallow, because you don't chew it, you swallow it with the soup. So you can have light soup, which is like a tomato-based soup. You can have a groundnut or peanut soup, a green soup, which is made with cassava leaves. So many options, and it's like the best.
Oh my God. Okay, fufu and egusi soup. Mr. Teddy Bear said that.
So that's the Nigerian way of eating it. We eat ours a little differently. Yes.
Okay.
So the Nigerians pound yam, and they have it with the egusi soup, which is more like we would call that a stew here in Ghana.
Okay.
So ours is but similar.
I love it.
And of course, jollof. Everybody talks about jollof. Yeah.
with stews or sauces. Ghanaians usually eat it with a soup.
But it's pretty warm there, right? Like all year round?
Yep.
And you still eat really hot soup?
So yeah, and that's the thing I love about it. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It really makes sense. And because you're not eating it to like get warm, you're eating it because it just tastes so
good. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. I want to divert just a tiny bit for you to tell us about your business that you started, Effie, because that's a big deal. And I want to guide everybody towards your social media. So y'all, if you're not following Effie already, I haven't told you the creepy story, Effie.
Okay.
When your it's not that creepy. When your name went up on IMDb as the voice of Astra, I just looked up Effie and Nkrumah, and because your thing on Insta is Benuma.
Yes.
It wasn't clear that it was you, and there wasn't any, and then I was like, nah, this girl is a fashion designer. She no voice actress. So I just looked up the hashtag Effie and Nkrumah, and there's like 4 pictures. It's not a lot on Instagram. One of your friends had tagged you like so on that picture. So I wrote to this guy. I don't know who he is. And I said, hey, if you're a friend of Effie, I'm trying to get in touch with her to interview her. I know this is creepy, but let me know if she's cool. I'm in America and I'm a voice actress. I should find it to let you know who I hit up because it's kind of funny. And then literally, as soon as I did that, David tweeted out your name, and I just retweeted, and then he got in touch with me saying he would love to connect us. So it didn't end up being as creepy, but like I didn't write to Benuma because I didn't think it was you. I didn't know. So tell me about Benuma and what it means and what your company is and all of that stuff.
Okay, so I call myself a jack of all trades, I guess, because I just do a lot of different things. And so Benuma is my art.
Benuma.
Thank you. Benuma is my artist name. It's low-key made up. I made the name up with my full name and my surname, and I mixed it all up to get that. And people really like the sound of the name. And then an uncle of mine. Is that it?
Caleb.
Caleb Adamu, yes.
So tell Caleb that in
darling.
his secret inbox, I wrote to him saying, do you know Effie? He never responded because I think he didn't see the message, but that's who I wrote to.
Okay, it was actually his birthday a couple of days ago, so I will definitely hit him up.
Love it. Okay.
So I found out there's a Ghanaian, one Ghanaian that lives in Puerto Rico, and and I love Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's the best. And yes, so he's an uncle of a friend of mine. So when I was in Puerto Rico, I met up with him, and he's a professor at the university there. And he told me that Benuma means pleasant place in the Dagati language, which is a language in the north of Ghana. So I kind of just kept it. So basically, I do poetry under that name. I do interdisciplinary art, so tableau vivant under that.
Guys, she does everything. She's so perfect. It's so difficult to keep up.
It's not like my bank account shows at the moment. Yes, and then I do, I kind of fashion design. So I own a clothing brand here. It's called Kezia Jemima. And we just opened our store yesterday. Hence the bags under my arm.
Dude, if those are bags, God, you got a great beauty regimen because you look stunning.
Thank you. And so, we basically do made in Ghana because we have really, really skilled artisans here in every artistic field. And like, they're just not out there. And so I was like, you know what? I have a lot of things I'd love to get made and that I think other people would like to wear. So who can I work with? So I work with quite a few different designers and seamstresses and tailors here. And so we're live in store.
Guys, amazing. And Danny, lovely Maisie Grobe, based in Brazil, has shared your Instagram in the chat so people can go and hit like and follow.
Okay.
That's incredible. I heard a knocking and I'm like, is it here? Is it there? My sister probably hates me because I'm screaming so much today. She's in the next room. I am loving.
Sorry.
No, I'm so excited to talk to you and you guys that I'm just like, so that's amazing. Oh my God, that's a lot of work though. You know, you're a one-man show, one woman show.
Yeah.
Putting it all together.
Yeah, I love it. There's just, it comes back to what we were talking about before. I really believe in purpose. And when you have something in your mind or on your heart, like I really think you just have to get up and do it. It's not always that easy. And there are a lot of days where I'm like, I'm doing one thing and it's like something else is dropping in. But I find that the right time, the right season comes for everything you have to do. And so, I'm really excited. It's not easy. But I had to do it and now we're doing it. So on to the next.
Maybe when you go to a Comic-Con to meet some gamer fans, you take some of your outfits and you sell some clothing at Comic-Con too. You don't know.
I mean,
you could get a bunch of gamers wearing your stuff.
Yep. Guys, if you want to model for Kezia Jemima, please hit me up. Kezia_Jemmy on Instagram.
I'll model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to send
How do we get me an outfit?
DHL. I'm going to call them up tomorrow.
Okay.
Send me your size.
Okay, as long as I don't get lost. I sent some headsets as a gift to a kid in Chile, and they haven't gotten there, and it's been 5 months. I'm ready to kill somebody.
Those are the things that you're just gonna have to say bye-bye to. But once in a while, it gets to you, and this will be the time.
Yeah. Oh my God, you have to make an Astra outfit. You absolutely have to get somebody from those designers to make an Astra-inspired outfit.
Okay, so can we try something? Can people tell me what? Like, I can do that, but I'd love to hear what people think. What other things they think she wears, so that we can try and do something.
do a whole Astra line, inspired line, and we call it something else so that Riot doesn't say, you're selling Astra stuff, but it's inspired. Oh my gosh, the colors are inspired. Everyone's like, oh my god, Astra outfit. Oh my god. And Astra colors are so beautiful too. It could be kind of stunning.
Too beautiful. I think. Say that again.
I say purple leatherette.
Well, I don't know. Like, you're gonna have to get the side shave. I have a side shave, so we can work with it.
I can do a cornrow, a side cornrow. Because I had really short hair. Yeah. I had short hair for a while, guys. It was very lovely. And then I decided that I was going to be a bridesmaid one day. So I decided to grow it back because I didn't want to be a short-haired bridesmaid. Lo and behold, I will be a bridesmaid this year.
That's all. Your dream in life is to be a bridesmaid. That's it.
Yep.
I love it. Somebody by the name of Booty Farts 22 on the chat is one of our close ones. He said you should call it Astra with a G. Astra. The outfits. Maybe she can get inspired by the design of the Astra gun. Oh, thank you, Double Rainbow. There you go. So you just got to get inspired with all the things. I have to show you my personal cosplay. I think it's in my closet. Give me a sec.
Sure.
So my character in Overwatch is another video game I work on.
Yeah.
Come on, bloody hell, get out of here. It's stuck in my closet. Okay. She, a cosplayer made this for me, and it's not working because of the screen. Hold on. Okay, let me change the filter just for this so I can show it to you. Although it's just going to change. It's going to kill the illusion. It's going to kill the illusion.
That's good.
Okay, wait, none. Come on. It's not getting off. What's happening? Virtual backgrounds. None. Okay, there we go. Great. So it's blue. Exciting. All right, cool. Check it out.
Oh, I like.
So it's this crazy, awesome purple thing.
Oh, I love it. I
wouldn't wear this out on the street. It's cosplay, right? So it's like, it's totally what my character wears. But I feel like Astra has like a similar sort of cool, like jacket thing,
Yes.
I don't know. It could be real interesting. Okay.
You guys have got my head like spinning. I'm definitely going to look at that, think through that. Yes. I love that. And I think you could wear that anywhere, cool. Really. Yep.
Did you could wear that custom design?
Well, so yeah, let's, Melanie Jasmine, thank you if you're in the house. She made this for me because I went to a Comic-Con to meet Sombra fans, and she made it because she's a designer and she does cosplay stuff. And so she made it, and it was, now I own it, but I don't own a lot of cosplays, just that's the only one. But I think
you got to bring it to Ghana.
No, I would sweat my ass off. No frickin' way.
It's fine. Everybody sweats. Sweat is good. Bring it.
Sweat is good. Okay, you got it. Can I ask you to say boom as Astra? That's what Raze says.
Boom.
Oh my god. And what about boop? Boop. Boop.
Would she say okay? Boop. No, I said that like you and like me.
You just got Astra to boop. That's my other character. She boops people on the nose. So good.
Wait. I got it. Astra would say it like this. Boop.
Boop. Yeah, a little lower pitch for sure. I dig it.
Yeah.
Wait. So continuing on.
Right.
Kofi, did you ever have moments where you were worried? Like, you're a professional sound engineer, correct? You do this for a living?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Had you ever recorded?
Among other things.
Sorry, among other things. Had you ever recorded connecting to Los Angeles? Like, was that nerve-wracking to you, or were you excited as all hell?
This wasn't the first time. I think we were patched in from both London and LA. You know what I mean? So the system, because we used a proprietary system that Riot, and their clients use.
Yeah.
So that was the first, time I'd used that system. But when I work, especially in music, I do a lot of collaborative work. You know what I mean? And obviously, because of COVID-19 and travel restrictions, it seems the market for remote work remote work recording solutions is expanding.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's becoming a thing. The first time I tried it was probably almost a decade ago, but it was terrible because the latency is the time between when you say a word and you hear it back it was terrible. And of course, I mean, internet connection speeds, especially in this part of the world, will typically not be like the best of speeds. You know what I mean?
Of course, my gosh.
So I mean, the technology has fast evolved. You know what I mean? So it was a delight. It was quite interesting. Patched into two or three different time zones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
but it was an exciting opportunity.
Absolutely, and everybody was fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone was like really. It was an immersive experience. I'll say that.
Yeah.
And not in a boring way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it was a great opportunity, to be a part of this.
And you said you did a few days on the work. Was it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or was it like a week apart? You would record every Tuesday or something.
Can't even remember. I think we had 3 or 4 days, but prior to that, we did a lot of tests. Because there was a particular way Effie's voice had to be recorded with a particular set of equipment. You know what I mean? There was a whole technical, aspect of it that we had to meet naturally, and so the approach to recording was really crucial. And because of the challenge of having to work remotely with very strict technical requirements and guidelines, we had to do a lot of tests. You know what I mean? I think we did about 2 or 3 tests before the actual recording started. At least a month, a couple of weeks prior to the final recording dates.
Yeah.
So that was an experience. It was an experience.
Oh, I'm sure.
I loved all of it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Absolutely, and then you get to hear it in game. You definitely have to try Valorant so you can do the work.
Oh, definitely. I need to build a gaming PC first because I'm mostly console based at the moment. So I'm definitely going to play it. I'm definitely going to play the game. Definitely.
Would you be down for trying to play Effie, or you're like, I don't do that stuff?
No.
Oh no, I would.
I'm definitely playing Effie first before any other game, any other character. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely downloading Effie's character pack. Her character is, Astra. Astra is definitely the character I'm going for.
For sure. Oh yes. What do you? And you're gonna try playing your own character, Effie?
Yeah. I feel like I'd like to play. Who would I want to play? There's another character that looks so good. Viper. Is it Viper with the?
Yeah.
She looks really like. There's no words to.
She's the sweetest person, but she's like a killer.
Yes, yeah. But I'd love to play. Oh, and then the British guy. I've forgotten his name right now.
Ali.
Yeah, is it Phoenix? The one that my
baby.
And Astra's like, you're cute, but you're not that cute. Like, sit down. Yeah, I'd love to play him. Like, he just looks way too confident. Like,
love it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Someone just joined and they go, "Is that Astra?" Yes, guys, it's Astra. So excited to have you. Like I said, people join constantly on the stream, so that it's been a come in and go in of people. But yes, Phoenix is hilarious. And how would Astra say triple baby?
Astra.
I just got to get in the zone. Triple baby.
Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, apparently you say to Phoenix, "You day bore me, Phoenix. A warrior is known by his deeds, not his mouth."
That's the line. That's why you bore me, Phoenix. Like, he's just annoying to hear. It bore me. Like, shut up.
I'm curious though. What does it feel like playing your own character?
Have you played Raze?
I haven't played Raze because during COVID I haven't had the setup to try. I did play Sombra, and it was the most stressful thing I've ever witnessed in my life. Yes, it's weird to hear my voice lines, but Sombra doesn't sound like I talk now, so I think there's always that element of like if Astra sounded just like Effie with her Australian accent, I think you'd be a little more weirded out than when we put on an accent, you know?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just like when you're not a good gamer, holy cow, it's hard. It's stressful. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when I watch the little clips, I'm like fascinated at how it works and how you guys, and that's to the gamers, like are able to navigate all of it and the controls and talking to each other and listening and like,
yeah,
it's just calling.
I've tried to watch the tutorial videos and I'm like, what?
It's a slippery slope because I think the interesting thing about gaming is there's a threshold that once you get past, there's no turning back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's why you have people who can like play games, video games all day, and even taking a shower becomes a chore, literally.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're immersed in a totally different world, and I think it's also kind of necessary because the world can be a dark place, especially with the state of affairs right now globally.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect escape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it is. It's this balance, right? Like gamers play for hours on end because they're just so involved. I know that it doesn't actually bring me peace. It stresses me out. When I want to chill out, I want to watch a movie. It's passive. I'm enjoying it. I'm not active, But somebody did say, Disco says, Astra is notoriously a pretty hard agent to play, to be fair. So when our agents are hard to play, it's even harder. Like Sombra is really hard. So unless it's like an easy one, you're just like, I died again, The other thing that someone asked you to say is when you talk to Viper, let me find it again. Viper, what's your problem, girl? Who caused you such raze? Such raze?
Oh, Charlie. That's rage.
Raze. Whoops.
Yes. No. Viper. This is me in the studio. Like, what's the line again? Viper, what's your problem, girl? Who caused you such rage?
So good, dude. So good. Okay, so my character says, who is it that I invite to a nightclub? Do I invite Viper? Because, I feel like I tell her, we should go clubbing. Yeah, Viper, thanks, Danny. And I feel like I should tell Astra, let's go party in Accra. You know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
They would get along and, be the life of the party for sure. Raze is relatively easy to play, says somebody. Okay, cool. Especially for someone with a really bad aim like me. Yeah, I got bad aim, green moot. So absolutely. Yeah, I think it's a fun thing to try for sure. And if you ever do it, go on Twitch live stream and then the fans get to watch. And if you really suck, it's just funny, and, and you get to say your own voice lines and kind of troll yourself. And that's funny,
Yes. I love that in the promo video for Astra. She's like, there's a point where she's hitting there. She's like, you did. I was like, yes, that line is awesome.
Yeah, because the thing about this too is when we do a great kill, which they're fake kills, it's a video game. I don't feel as bad when somebody dies. We kind of laugh at it. And it's like, gotcha,
Better less life.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
What?
That's the line.
Yeah.
Oh, say it again.
Better luck next life.
Oh, somebody asked you to say that. Yes, you did. Thank you. You say too easy.
Okay, someone inboxed me to say that line. He's like, every time he plays Astra, that's the line. And so all of his team are like, too easy.
Oh my gosh. So good. She said it outside of the booth.
I know.
Wait, did I miss that? Booty farts?
Oh. Too easy.
Thank you. I was like, like, wait, what? You guys are on it. I love that they're like, she didn't do the thing.
Yeah. And I didn't do it for you. Did. Done.
But I like to see your beautiful eyes when you say them. Okay, so what does yawa-dat mean? Yawa-dat.
Yeah, yawa-dat. Yawa, I know how I describe yawa, but let me get Kofi to describe it so I make sure I'm right.
Yawa-dat.
Yawa-dat,
you've made a bad choice and you have regrets, basically.
Yeah, yawa-dat.
Yeah. So
or like it's
like
not
a bad call. You know,
use it in context with a sentence, so I get it.
Okay. Like I was really late for this interview, right? Today because I decided to finish watching this series on Netflix. Chale yawa-dat.
Chale yawa-dat.
You basically messed up. You basically messed up, right?
Oh my God.
Like, or maybe something like maybe I locked my car keys in the car.
Yawa-dat.
Yawa-dat. I need to write that down.
And the dat is just that. So that's yawa or that's terrible or
Oh, that's yawa.
So,
got it.
Yeah, yawa-dat.
Oh my God.
So in pidgin you would say that, yeah.
But you wouldn't say dat yawa. That sucks. No.
Nah.
You can say it. That's be yawa.
Yawa. Or ibiyawa.
Or ibiyawa, yes.
Ibiyawa, yeah.
Ibiyawa.
Hey, see me. Aussie girl, when I try to speak pidgin English. Wow.
Have you guys watched Book of Mormon?
I haven't.
Okay.
Sir, what's that?
It's a musical.
Oh, but I've seen that song. There's a song in it, right?
Yeah.
Sir,
there's a musical. It's called Book of Mormon.
Oh yeah, Book of Mormon. Yeah.
It's a musical.
It's been around for a while, right?
It's been around for a while, but it's still a huge hit. I mean, it's a complete, parody and like making fun of everything. Mostly making fun of Mormons, but they go to. I'm trying to think if it's a made-up country in Africa or if it's
an actual one.
Yeah, and they sing a song that goes Asadega Ibawai, Asadega Ibawai, and it's a made-up song, and it literally means fuck God. Because like they're getting so fucked over by life that they're like, whatever, man. But it's just like it's a very horrible musical that's making fun of all disabilities and all races and all everything, kind of like South Park.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So
I miss South Park, man.
Yeah.
My life was easy. South Park and Family Guy.
Yeah, that's it's that kind of humor for sure. So as you're telling me yawa-dat, because it's just like stuff that goes down, you're like, yeah, there's just these things you say.
It'd be yawa.
Can you share more of those cool sayings that are part of Astra's voice lines because they're so neat?
I'm trying to think of
no wahala, I end the trouble.
No wahala. So wahala is like wahala is actually a Nigerian pidgin term, right?
It's actually
we all use it.
We all use it, but I think I think it originated from Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because
probably in the 70s.
And all that. Yeah, wahala is like problems or like issues.
Trouble,
so if someone says
worries.
If someone says like wahala day, like there's an issue, like I feel like a gossip or like something's happened. So yeah, no wahala is like no worries. It's like the West African hakuna matata,
or not a problem.
Not a problem. No wahala or no wahala. But if someone's like, it bring me wahala, it's like the person has brought problems. And
Yeah. Oh my God. This is so good. You see, I agree. Like there are terms in other languages that just like are so much better than trying to translate them. Like it makes no sense. You just have to say it in that language. And then somebody said, I also love the ago to say hello with Astra.
Ago. Yes, ago.
Is that just saying hello?
It's a cultural, it's more than hello. It's like
ago is a combination of hello, knock knock.
Yes. So when someone's not, you know how like if someone's at home and like the doorbell's not working, whether you're like,
anybody
hello,
home?
Is anybody home?
Yeah.
So that's when you say ago.
And what about aqua wepa?
Aqua wepa. Okay. Actually, that was another one that was kind of tricky, right?
Yes.
So
Aquawepa.
so there are two versions of it, depending on the part of Ghana you're from.
Okay.
So it's Aquawepa or Akwadawepa. Akwada is a child, okay? And child in this context is not like referring to a baby.
Right.
It's basically, you're just a child. You're nothing.
Yeah.
You know nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, like this little kid, look at this one.
Yeah. I mean, you're a kid.
Yeah.
But you want to battle me? Akwawepa.
And a lot of people are saying that. So when you watch a lot of guys playing like soccer or driving or something, and someone like crosses them, or like the guy's not passing the words, like like this kid, like what's he doing?
Like what's he doing? Oh my God, so good. Well, there we go. Cool. Oh, so many questions. They're so excited. So there you go. Just Zex Aquawepa. And then Akuko. You say to Killjoy, what's up, Killjoy? You and your Akuko crashed it.
Akuko is chicken.
Shut up. Chicken?
Yes.
Chicken.
Akuko is chicken, like a fowl, a bird. It is chicken specifically, actually.
No, it's a chicken. Yeah, Akuko is chicken.
Akuko is chicken, yes.
Okay, so but then is it because you and your chicken crashed it? Like you and your stupid friends crashed it? Like what do you say
Basically.
in that context?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Yep.
Oh, Killjoy's turret has a chicken on it, which checks out. Maybe that. Oh, her turrets look like a chicken. So there's like a deeper meaning too. Okay, see? Love it.
That's Odin. That's shout outs to Odin because his writing, like there was one day he was asking us about Adinkra symbols. So we have mainly Akan symbols, and the guns have it too, that kind of emulate different proverbs or perspectives on life. And so there was a day he asked about one of them, Instroma and the moon and the stars or something. So yeah, his writing is really deep, and that's why he gets things like that right. Like,
do you know what his heritage is, or he just did a crazy ton of research?
Well, Odin was always saying, like, I'm just a normal white guy that, I'm not really sure. And I was like, well, whoever you're talking to is on point.
Yeah. Well, they do the research.
Odin is amazing.
Oh, good. It's great when we feel like they've put so much love and work into it. Someone says they love your earrings. Are they part of your fashion line?
So in my store, it's a lifestyle space, as I call it. So we sell not just my line, but friends of mine who have other items. So this is from Shop Yaya. Yaya is one of the most amazing singers here in Ghana. And she has an album actually called Ago.
Ago.
And so Ago. So this is from her. And I also had a ring, but I left it. I was washing my hands before I got here, and I left it.
You were finishing your Netflix show, and you were washing your hands, and you left all the stuff.
Yawa that's.
You know what's funny, when in Latin America, when we talk about Americans, we call them gringos, as in Americans. Even Canadians we call gringos because they're just like white foreigners. And apparently, supposedly, it's when the American military was in Puerto Rico and they were always wearing green. And so the Puerto Ricans would say, green, go, like go, green, go. And that's why we call them gringos, which is funny because it's a term that we use. It makes me think of chale.
Yes.
That's interesting.
For that? Obroni, else would be Obroni. Yeah. We would say Obroni.
Oh, for foreigners?
For foreigner, white foreigner lighter than us. Obroni, or Obroni.
I love it. Are there more stuff like that Astra says? I feel like they're making a latte over there. They're like,
yeah, it's a chiller. There's lots of ice in there.
Got it. Okay.
Astra, I don't think I know. So there's the Jimmy, Basia, Chale, I don't think she says my guy, but maybe if she has more lines, she might my guy, like Chale, like my guy.
Is that Komot for there or something? Komot
for there. maybe our people can let us know. Does she say "Komos for day"? I don't remember.
Yo, people, they'll respond in the chat. Maybe not, but they've been putting the ones that they want for sure. It's funny, like at the beginning of my other voiceover character, Sombra, I didn't suggest any voice lines, but the more I started understanding the character and I started understanding the fan gamers wanted certain lines that were very specific to her Mexican heritage, I would be like, oh my gosh, this is a good addition. Or even for raze, like now that I've met the one who dubs raze in Brazil, her ultimate is different in Portuguese, and I feel like at some point I would love raze in English to say "Chegou Reggae" or however she says it, Danny. But it was like their Brazilian like version of it. So we'll see. It's you do call Brimstone a boomer, which is funny, like a baby boomer. It's so funny, and Brimstone is great. Boomer. Yeah. Oh, that's what I thought. I didn't realize that was the line to Brimstone. Oh my God! Bye, boomer.
Bye, boomer.
Oh, so good. Okay, because of the accent, I was like, I don't know what she means there. Love it. So good. See, I'm reading stuff, and then I realize, okay,
all making sense.
Well, abois. You say abois or abois?
Abois.
Abois. Yes. What's that?
Abois. So abois is like an animal, right? Like an animal.
A beast.
A beast.
A beast.
So when you shoot someone or what happens?
Yes. So people use it as a low-key insult. So, but however, the way Astra says it in the game is another way of saying it. So you can insult someone and be like, we are, you're an animal, you're a beast. Or if something is like, yes, like I got that, or I did that, or like that was crazy. It's like, like damn.
I love it. And apparently when you
it's a combination of.
Sorry,
it's a combination of you're an animal and it serves you right or something, or in your face. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like a combination of all these three in one.
So good. Oh my goodness. You also say Dagger's girl goes bye-bye to Jet. Do you remember? Dagger's
girl? I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Dagger's girl goes bye-bye. Sure that's how I say it.
You are so darn cute. I can't handle it. Isn't she adorable, Kofi? Like, come on. Damn.
She
totally.
Adaguinha
deu tchau tchau. What does that mean in Portuguese? Help me out, Danny. Adaguinha? Fofinha? Adaguinha? We got some Brazilians in the house, and I'm trying to do some translating. Little Dagger. Oh, got it. They translate.
Daguinha.
So we do have a lot of Brazilian players who play in their native tongue because it's been dubbed, but they also love to come and meet the original voices, which is really cool because I feel like there's just so much cross
extra layers.
Yeah, for sure. So guys, I booked a voiceover and I have a session today. So I have to go in 8 minutes because Kofi, I record in my closet. I don't have a very fancy studio and I manage the gain by myself and the everythings. And sometimes my P's pop and we need to re-record. But I wanted to kind of give you the heads up to see if there's like something specific you want to let the chat know. If you thought of a great story that you'd like to share, let's share your social media tags. Again, Kofi, I don't know, besides, sound engineering, if you want to promote what you're doing so that everybody knows and they can share them.
Well, I do a couple of things, but my main presence on social media obviously is related to music and sound engineering. And occasionally on my socials, I do share stuff I'm doing, like, designing household items and, sort of making them, everything from like indoor planters to portraits of people and, random stuff because, I do all these stuff, painting, sculpting, animating, and a whole bunch of stuff.
What's your social media right now?
on Instagram, my handle is I am Beat Menace as one word. IAMBEATMENACE, as in Dennis the Menace.
I am Beat Menace.
As one word.
Oh, love it. This guy.
Found it.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the chat as we speak. Oh my God, and it's stunning, the work you do. How cool. I am Beat Menace. Danny will do a better job, but I put it there so you see the writing. Yes. Continue, darling. Yes.
What else? Effie,
Sun Trophy. Okay, so there's this high life band here called Sun Trophy. They travel the world when COVID wasn't an issue, and they have an album that Kofi produced or engineered, and it's fantastic. If you like high life music, they're called Sun Trophy. That's SANTRO. FI.
Sun Trophy.
Yes.
Okay, Danny.
Yes,
Sun Trophy. I love it. I'm seeing here. I have a very personal question for you, Kofi.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Effie got really nervous. You're a marshmallow eating person?
Marshmallow eating people person.
People person. So talk to me about that. What's this all about? Let's enlighten the public.
Well, I have no idea whatsoever. I just have this thing where sometimes I just like put up random stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The way my mind works is a little bizarre. And the fortunate thing is my friends think I'm still cool. So that's actually
good. I love it.
that's a relief.
No, I
You know
love
what I mean?
those tidbits of things on social media. Absolutely. Benuma, for
Yes.
your Kezi Jemmy, that's the Insta for your store?
Yes, Kezi_Jemmy.
Okay, so when you guys go follow her at BENUMAH, Benuma, you will find that at the top of her thingy, Majingy, the Instagram. And then what's the Dear Diaspora N?
Oh, okay. So I tried my hand at writing a little book. It's more like a guide. It's really boring. It's actually all about renting in Accra. It's a self-published thing I have online because there are so many people like me moving back to Ghana.
Wow.
And the renting process here is totally different.
Yeah.
So after going through it for about 6 years, I was like, I've just got to write a whole bunch of tips.
Yeah.
I was on a chat with a few women who were like, we're moving back to Ghana, what do we do? And I wrote like 30 different points. I was like, guys, this is all necessary for you to like look at when you're renting. And someone was like, you should turn that into an ebook. So I kind of developed it into something a bit more comprehensive to help people. Yeah. And then I hope to expand it with some poetry publication and some of my random thoughts that I put into some kind of creative form. So yeah, that's what Dear Diaspora is at the moment.
You're so helpful. That is incredibly helpful. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because people will end up spending a lot of money for something they don't like. And, you know, whenever you come to a new place, if you kind of don't, as in Ghana we say, make your idea ground, like take your time and survey everything. Often we can come in from diaspora and be like, well, everything's going to be like what I know it's like. It's like, hang on, hold on, slow down. It's a totally different pace here. It's fast in its own way. So just make your idea ground. So yeah, that's what Dear Diaspora is. Yeah.
Guys,
I also
it's a multifaceted woman. Yes.
Yeah. I was teaching Zumba till recently because
Zumba?
I love Zumba. Yeah. Hey. But I stopped because I just got really tired.
Just got really tired. That's the point, right? You get tired.
Where do you used to do that? Afrikiko?
I was doing it at a few different dance spaces in town, but yeah.
You are so
I'll come back to that.
It's like I was working out, but then I got tired, so I stopped.
Yeah, I stopped.
Zumba
I
is
really
incredibly fun. What's like the main thing that y'all dance in Ghana? Is there like a national dance? Like Kizomba is big in certain parts. You know, like is there something that's specific?
a few years ago, about getting to 10 years ago now, it was Azonto. And Azonto is actually what birthed the Afrobeat movement that's out now. Everybody's doing Afrobeats now.
Love it.
So, I think it's kind of Azonto has phased out now, but I think in terms of the dance language, like those who are dancing on Instagram and TikTok and all that, it's definitely Afrobeats. So Dance God Lloyd is great. Afrobeats is really popular here. E-Flex GH, he keeps Azonto alive here. So yeah, there's a lot of options for those who love Ghanaian dancing.
Yeah. Oh, so great.
Contemporary Ghanaian dancing, actually.
Contemporary, sorry, yes, because the traditional forms, they too.
Lots and lots of those, hundreds of them, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. Dudes, I have to make it out there. I love all that I'm hearing. Sounds incredible. So I have a strange request. When as we're streaming, I get subscribers, I get people, cheering bits, and at the end I shout them out. And I think they would be so excited if Astra would help me shout them out. So I will say something like, let me find where it starts. Okay. Booty Farts 22 subscribed for 8 months. That's huge. Thank you, Booty. And so Astra can go, yeah, Booty Farts 22 or whatever.
Shout out to Booty Farts 22. 22? 42. 22.
Booty, isn't she cute? Oh my God. Okay, next one. Maisie. I'm angry. Maisie subscribed for 7 months. She's not supposed to. She goes, hi, avocado girl. Hope life is good. So her screen name is Maisie Grobe.
Yo, Maisie Grobe. What's up, girl?
So cute. Yes. Lightning Shay subscribed for 7 months at tier 1. Boom and boop.
Yo, hang on. Lightning Shade.
Lightning Shade.
Shade. Okay. Yo, a month for chill up. Shout out to Lightning Shade.
Yes. Then we got a Hype Train. Thank you for that. Booty Farts again gifted a 1-month tier sub to Kelvinano. So just thank Booty again. You can just say, Booty, my man.
Midasipi.
Yes. Tina Mickle gave out 5 tier 1 community gift subs.
Your name again?
Tina Mickle.
Oh, Tina Mickle. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Dude, we have way more subscriptions today than usual, so I'm making you work. For 10 tiered bits, Lord Panda Chan 6.
Panda Chan 6.
Lord Panda Chan 6.
Lower Panda Chan 6. Charlie, I like your name. Lower Panda Chan.
Lord Panda Chan 6. You're fine. You're so fine. Dude, these are the weirdest screen names. I love you all, but they're weird, people. Come on, let's go. Make it easy on us.
Panda Chan 6.
Yeah.
I really do like your name, Lowered Panda Chan 6.
Yes! Booty, you gave away so many gift subs. What are you doing, man? Booty gave away...
Why?
Just say, Booty, why are you doing this so much? He gave a gift sub to the Help Network and to David Nottingham, King Cut 20 TV.
Just
say Booty. Just say Booty. Just say Booty.
Booty, you do all.
I'm gonna say, yeah, what that Booty. And then Jacobo Florin 27 gets a boom from Raze, my character. Boom.
Boom.
Danny. Boom. She cutie. You foolo. Yeah, I'm gonna call Booty foolo. You foolo. Ray's voice line from Maisie Grove. She wants me to say bruh for the memes. Okay. Bruh. That wasn't that fun. Sorry, guys. Cyber Cifrado subscribed for 7 months. Can you thank him? Cyber Cifrado.
Thank you so much, Fiber Sobrado.
Yeah, Cyber, I think she sort of got it, but it's okay. And for the 100 bits, Yeah, it's okay. I can't say it. You know what I mean? It's like, Kato, can you say raze to Soba? You're listening to weird music. You're listening to. So Ray says this. Something about, you're listening to this weird music. I'm making fun of him for being Russian. Cyber, you didn't do nothing.
Music.
We can't pronounce your name. Anyway. And the last one that cheered 100 bits is Disco. Thank you, baby cakes. Guys, this has been so much fun. Holy cow. Thank you for joining. You're incredible.
Been humbling, so humbling. I've had a really good time. You're awesome, by the way. Do you know that? Has anybody told you?
No,
do you know how amazing you are?
I'm fangirling. You're so cute. Midasi, is that, I don't know what language that is. Carolina, Effie, and Kofi for this beautiful time. Is that?
Thank you. That's what I said to someone else. Midasi. Okay. Midasi is thank you.
Midasi. Oh my God, I love it. It is beautiful.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, guys. This has been so fun. If you have any questions on gamers, gaming, Comic Cons, there is one in Wales, lovely Merciera. I'm probably trying to head to one in London in October. I don't think there might be African ones. I know South Africa has one. I have not heard of other ones. But it would be super fun to get out there just because, like, holy cow, that would be incredible. Cyber Soprano says she can call me Cyber Alfredo if she wants. I love it. They don't mind. They love it all. But yeah, don't hesitate to reach out with questions or anything. You're going to get a lot of love on the social media channels because Astra is a really fun character to play. So, and oh my God, we can't forget about the Astra, the
outfits,
costume.
Haven't forgotten.
See, I don't want to call it a costume. I want it to be an outfit that I will happily wear on the street rather than a thing that I can put on just for a play. Do you know what I mean? Because this I will not wear on the street because I would be insane. But if it's a beautiful Ghanaian, is that how I say it? Ghanaian outfit, hells to the yeah. From the agents team at Valorant, thank you for doing this. So much fun from the agents team. Whoa! You're from Riot? Ooh, I'm not nervous now at all. Holy cow.
So we just fooled in front of all of y'all and y'all were just watching us fool like that?
Yeah,
Okay, so the O is like the emphasis. So you can say anything and you just add the O. So it's you full like
like I can say stupid
yeah, stupid
or like sneaky oh my God, my life is actually Brazilians do that. Tem que fazer isso. Não, Dani, você falando, pode fazer isso. Like there's like sometimes, yeah. Only we could hear that, nobody else. It's like, it's the magical thing where I feel like over and out. Yes, the eagle has landed. Guys, I would like to thank Danny, located in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for taking care of all the social media stuff because she's incredible and she does all the stuff on here. I would not exist without her because I would die. So thank you very much. And Effie, Kofi,
It's been real.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
This was really fun.
Thank you.
I should have joined earlier.
We can do more hours, but we got to let them rest because it's a lot of overwhelming information. And for you too, Effie, this has been 2 hours of a lot of energy.
I've absolutely loved it and so grateful. Thank you for finding me.
Yeah.
It's been just too much fun. Astra's changed my life and it's been great. So yeah.
And she'll continue to change your life. You're going to learn stuff that's just going to be like, oh, how cool. You're part of this huge community that's really beautiful. So you'll keep discovering little nuggets that are great. So thank you.
Awesome.
Can't wait. We love nuggets in Australia. Love them. Chicken nuggets.
Just all golden nuggets.
Gold nuggets. All the nuggets.
Food.
All of them.
Effie needs to open a restaurant.
Dude, let's do it. Let's do it. A restaurant and a clothing line. Guys, to the chat, thank you for joining from all over the world. As always, keep booming and booping. Boop.